The key to unlimited energy for Fanny is this. Not Zilong, but the one above him, and that's called Prey Mark. Without it, Fanny cannot regen energy. However, if there's Prey Mark on the target, whatever skill you use on that target, you will regen energy. Specifically, with each Prey Mark, you will regen 8 energy, and you can have up to 2 Prey Marks, so each skill could regen 16 energy. To illustrate, Tornado Strike costs 15 energy. This is without Prey Mark. And this is with Prey Mark. So if you use it on a target with 2 Prey Marks, it costs no energy. As a matter of fact, you will regen 1 more energy. So for her ultimate skill, this is without Prey Mark, and this is with Prey Mark. And now, for her second skill, it doesn't have cooldown and it only costs 12 energy at level 6. Even less with blue buff. Observe. For this demo, I'm gonna drain the energy first. We are now using medium speed wall spam with blue buff, and as you can see, our energy levels is actually increasing. And to all my 30-day bootcamp members, this is the reason why I drill you with medium speed wall spam in addition to fast and slow wall spam. Fast forward, we were even able to eliminate the damage bot before the blue buff ran out. So the question now is, how do we activate it, or how do we put a Prey Mark on the enemy? First is that you must have skill 1 and skill 2. And number 2, you must hit the enemy while you are cabling with your second skill. If you only use skill 1 and ultimate skill, there will be no Prey Marks. If you only have skill 2, the cables, without skill 1, then it doesn't work either. So you must have skill 1 and skill 2 learned and then pass through enemies to put a Prey Mark on the enemy. Furthermore, if you pass through the enemy twice, whether via complex cables or simple back and forth cables, as long as it's within 5 seconds, you've attached 2 Prey Marks on the target, and any skill you use on them will give you 16 energy. Now that's just for one target. Now what if you have multiple targets at the same time? Here, even though I missed the middle Zilong multiple times, I didn't run out of energy, and this is the reason why great players seemingly have unlimited energy and can do all these crazy cables. Now let's see a simpler example with 2 bots, and now we have blue buff. First, we're gonna drain our energy and see how the energy regenerates. Here we're doing back and forth cables. If you're one of the bootcamp members, I'm sure you're very familiar with this. So you can see the energy really rising slowly but surely. And now it's full. And when you have 3 enemies lined up like this, you don't even need the blue buff to regen energy. Look at that. It's almost full now after a few swings. And there you go. It's full now. In these examples, the enemies were perfectly lined up. There are a lot of different more scenarios, for example, like when the enemies were clumped up like this, and you also have to consider what level your cables are, because each level has different energy cost. And so there will be another video detailing all the cable experiments in different scenarios, different cable levels, different number of cables and targets. So subscribe for that. And now we're gonna talk about the number 1 thing that drains your energy. And it's not missed cables. It's actually minions. If you find it hard to believe, watch this. Here's a 6 cable freestyle without minions. It drained almost half of Fanny's energy. And this is the exact 6 cable freestyle but with minions. It drained almost all of Fanny's energy. This is because number 1, you cannot place Prey Marks on minions. And secondly, whenever Tornado Strike or the spin is activated mid-air, it actually takes energy equal to the cost of Tornado Strike. Here's an actual example in-game. It's only minions, but look how fast the energy was drained. And going through the bush, we found Alpha. He unleashes his combo upon us and our energy is very low, but we're still gonna duke it out, not backing out. Who will prevail? And it's Fanny, ulting just in time. I actually got lucky that time, but generally you want to avoid minions. But if there are enemy heroes around, you shouldn't worry about minions. Notice how energy regenerates every time Fanny hits a hero? I actually formulated a fighting system that incorporates a combo like this one. If you already joined the 30-day bootcamp, it's already embedded there in much detail. But if not, you can still watch it here. See you there, and thank you.